Well, so what's up guys, welcome back with the episode 3 of our coding series. So guys, today in this video I would be covering 3 major topics, that is how to connect multiple web pages, second one is how to embed any sort of social media links, YouTube links, any sort of that thing, and I will also show you, if you don't know the meaning of embedded links, I will also show you about it. And the third one is how to create order list or any sort of unordered list. So let's get started with this video. So guys, I have started with the coding in the VS Code right now. So I have all my codes being saved in the VS Code. I have started with it now, and I have left Notepad because it takes a lot of time. And if you also want to do coding efficient and fast, you need to have an coding browser like VS Code and or any sort of coding browser. So let's get started with this video without any wasting any time. So yeah, here is my basic HTML web page, and I'm not gonna explain any of the basic things because I've already explained in the previous 2 videos. So let's get started with the basic topics, that is how to connect. So on your screen, as you can see here, it's an anchor tab that here is, and this may take you to that tab. Here, as you can see in the line 7 of it, here as you can see that I've just highlighted it, that is href equal to page2.html. then it's just a name of that page that whenever a person opens this website, so it will see the name as page2. When it will click on it, it will get directed to the page 2. So as you can see here, it's just a name shown to that viewer. So now if I want to just connect it to the page 2 one, so as you can see here, I have created a page 2 over here, and here page 2 I have also, now basically when you connect one page to the another page, then you also have to connect the another page to the first page. Like in this case, I have connected the second page to the first page in the way I have connected first page to the second page, so that both pages gets connected. And also that if you're connecting multiple web pages, more than 3, more than 5, or any sort of multiple web pages, so you need to apply the same steps over here to whatever pages you want to connect. Okay, so that was about how to connect multiple web pages. So let's get back to it and just have a look at how to embed. So before having a look how to embed, what is the meaning of embed, have a look over here. So it's my live server, and as you can see here, this for example, first I want to show you how to connected multiple pages. So as you can see here, it's written page 2. When I will click on this page 2, here is a page 2 opened over here that I have just created for just to show you. And if I just click on this home button, I'm just created to my initial web page. Okay, so as you can see, what is the meaning of embed? Embed means just when you open any YouTube, the first thing that you see. So basically embedding means that having another site into your web page. Like I have just I've just requested YouTube video to come over here as a YouTube, like just as embedding it. For example, just connecting a website in my website. For example, when I click on this, so my video will play, but like you can see that it's like you are playing YouTube video in your website. Like it's a type of thing that I have requested YouTube. It's basically just connecting it. So you can say when you are connecting something on your web page, so it basically means that you're requesting that website. So I have requested YouTube, the links are connecting it with my website, just playing YouTube in my website. So it's a kind of embedding of over it. Now that was all about how to embed. So first of all, let me take you to YouTube and I will just explain you there directly the things. Okay, just I want to skip this ad. Yeah. For example, just like as you can see here, if I just want to how to embed it, so you all know that you all have to use embed tags. Now what you have to do is first have a right click over this video, and as you can see here, it's written here copy embed code. So just click on this. Oh sorry, yeah, so just you can click on this and your embedded code is being copied now. So when you will go to your VS Code, and as you can see here, you need to just apply a tag over here that is embed, and this is as you can see here, this another tag iframe, and this is a whole embedded code that I have copied from YouTube. And just you need to put embedded tag, closing and opening tag, and just put this whole embedded code over here, and in this way your YouTube is being played in your website and basically embedding it over here. So in this way you can embed things. So it is not about only YouTube, but also about, for example, you want to embed like Instagram, your Instagram page, your Facebook page, any sort of multimedia page, any sort of social media page, you can do it in the same way. Now I have just used a tag over here that is HR, basically is line breaker tag, page break tag. Now I will tell you that how you can create list. So creating list is another and easy task. You need to first put an heading over here that is pizza ingredients. It is just for example. First of all, you need to understand the difference between two types of list. One is unordered list and the second is ordered list. Unordered list means that just writing the elements without numbering them on their respective needs. For example, if we talk about this as it's written pizza recipe, and you all know that when a person is making something like, for example, pizza, so it's understand that you need to follow the respective steps. Like first you need to apply the sauce on the base, then the toppings, and then cheese, and just bake it. Follow the respective steps. You can just make it up and down, as it will just kill the recipe. I hope you understand over it. Okay, so that was about ordered list. That means just marking the things according to the respective time or respective thing. That for example, first you need to add this thing, then you need to add this thing. So it's basically like that. Okay, so what the meaning of unordered list? Unordered list means, for example, you are going to the market and buying the ingredients for the pizza. So it doesn't affect the recipe whether you buy pizza based first and then you buy cheese first, or you can just inverse it. It basically means the same. Okay, but making the recipe has a different task. You need to apply the things side by side. Like you need to apply the things numbering over it. Like first apply the sauce over the base, and in that way I have explained you well. Okay, so that the basic difference between ordered and unordered list. Ordered list basically numbered the elements according to the use, and unordered list just shows us the ingredients without their numbering. Now, as you can see here, it's how to create an unordered list. It's very simple. Just have to first type the heading as pizza ingredients or whatever you want, then have a tag like UL, that means unordered list, and then have a closing tab like for unordered list. And in these two tags you need to apply li tags. That is, li tags basically are list tags for every respective element, every respective ingredient that you want to add. Like for pizza base, pizza sauce, cheese and toppings, like these you need to add again and again and again. So that how you create an unordered list. Now how to create an ordered list. To create an ordered list, first of all, you can see in OL, you can just have a short form over it. Unordered list means unordered list. UL, ordered list means OL. Okay, as you can see here, it's written OL. So, and then it is written type equal to 1. So it's your choice on whatever basis you want to number the elements. Like you can number the elements on A, B, C, D, like in alphabetical order, or you can number it like 1, 2, 3, 4 numerical order, or you can number it on I, second, or just Roman numericals. If I go to my webpage, it's written 1, 2, 3, 4. So because it's written 1, 2, 3, 4 because I have typed 1. So it basically commands the website that that the user wants it in a numerical way. But whatever, like I type here A, so it will get in alphabetical order. If I type I, it will get in Roman numericals order. Okay. You need to have like how to indent list in a list. For example, this is our first list that apply sauce on pizza. And for example, I just want to, as you can see, the second list is apply toppings, and then there is another unordered list that is, for example, it basically, if I go to my browser, you can see over here like it's written apply sauce on pizza, apply toppings, and here are the names of the toppings. So basically it indenting a list in a list. It's the name of the toppings, And if I go to my VS Code how to do it, as you can see here, apply toppings in the same list without closing the list, you need to just add another tag, that is UL, add the ingredients that you want in a topping, then close the unordered list and then that particular list. And in this way, and at the end you need to close the ordered list. Now this was all about creating unordered list and ordered list. Now what if you want to just add any sort of video, not embedding it from any of the sites, but you have a saved video in your desktop systems or any sort of thing, you need to add it in your web page. So you need to add video tags, and you can see here SRC basically is the source of that video, that where is the source. So I have already explained you in my first two videos what does sourcing means, and you can see here these are some attributes that autoplay controls with poster. Autoplay means when the person will open your website, the video will initially get autoplayed without any commands of the user, it will just start getting played. And what about controls is giving multiplayer controls. If I go to my web page, you can see here it's giving controls like play button, timings, volume rockers, like full screen, and just sort of any 3 media links. Okay, so that is giving controls. And what about width? Width is just adjusting the length of the video. And what about poster? So poster basically means like adding a thumbnail to your video. So if I go to my browser, and as you can see here, just I'm going to refresh it. Yeah, so as you can see here, it's a thumbnail like let's code, it's a whole thumbnail. Just for example, you need to add this type of thumbnail in your video that you have added in your web page. So it basically get commanded with the help of posters. So any sort of image that you have in your web in your desktop, you need to just add the source of that image in the poster attribute, and then the thumbnail it will be created, and then you to just close the video tab. So in this way you can just create an HTML web page. So guys, this was all about this video. I hope that you all got some information out of this and you all like this video, and do comment down if you have any queries on any sort of doubts, and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel for getting some interesting tech updates like this. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye, take care.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.